Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another Fear the Walking Dead video for today. This one we're going to be doing our usual, going over the new sneak peeks and opening minutes and trailers for episode 16 of Fear the Walking Dead, The Beginning.
This is how I want to go out.
Almost time.
It's just the beginning.
Okay guys, just going to be doing a video for today. This one's going to be doing a video for Fear the Walking Dead, leading up to the Season 6 finale, Episode 16, The Beginning. So, we got our brand new opening minutes as usual, and also our sneak peek, and our new kind of like, actor teaser, you know, as the actors talk about the upcoming episodes all the time. That's really cool, and definitely I want to discuss all of that in this video and kind of give my thoughts. So, we have a lot to discuss, so let's just kind of jump straight into it. I figured we'll start with the sneak peek, though, just because that one is the one that I know a lot of people have been kind of talking about the most. So, the sneak peek is, of course, with Daniel. They do have Riley, as we can kind of see here, basically, you know, Daniel says and he claims that he heard a voice. He heard a voice that was, you know, saying that, you know, there's a safe place, and he's like, I know that voice. I know I heard that voice. I know who that is. You know, I swear I know. And, you know, they're just like, you know, Rolly's just like, you know, you sure it's not just you, like, you losing it, old timer, and stuff like that? And he's like, no, I don't think so, you know? So, they're not going to make Daniel lose it again. They're not going to make him lose his mind and act like he heard a voice and he did it. They're not going to do that a second time over, or, like, make it seem like he's actually, like, seeing something or hearing something and then he's not. Because I'm going to be honest, Season 6, Episode 10 looks pretty stupid right about now. I'm going to be honest. Because that storyline went nowhere. So, but I don't think that's what it is. I think they're trying to mess with fans and making it seem like Daniel's losing it, and he actually isn't this time. But the thing is, and I know a lot of people are bringing this up, and I know why a lot of people are going to be like, Dan, why do you have Madison in the thumbnail of your video? Like, get that out of here. The reason why is because I can't help but realize the alarming amount of fans last night talking about how they think that the voice on the radio is Madison. So here we go again, right? So it's been over frickin' 3 years that character has been supposedly dead. And now the theories are back out, you know, because we heard that, you know, Kim Dickens said that she wanted to, if she's going to come back, she wanted to be paid as much as Lenny James was being paid. We did hear that. That is true. You guys know that's true. I know a lot of you guys, already know that's true. But we never found out if they actually accepted and were going to pay her as much as Lenny James. Now, first of all, I think that's ridiculous because Lenny James is a pilot character, but hey, whatever. We never found out if they actually gave into that and paid her a large amount, just like Lenny James, and said, hey, come back. Based on that nuke, I can understand maybe why their budget's low then at that point, but just saying the way that looked, yeah, that, you know, maybe that makes more sense. But honestly, so I think that in terms of what I can see here, they definitely, you know, they want her back. They want Kim Dickens back. There's no denying that. She sounds like she would come back if they paid her the right amount. So I'm just like, okay, but it's been 3 years that character has been called dead. Now, you guys can't, and I know a lot of people are going to say, like, well, she was dead in the In Memoriams of Talking Dead. So was Cole, guys, so that doesn't matter. I'm sorry, at that point, that Talking Dead In Memoriams, you can't trust the darn things anymore, which is pretty freaking, like, that is pretty darn tragic that they actually do that to us. But what are you going to do? So, in terms of the voice, I'm going to tell you this, Madison is either dead and we're going to know it, or she is alive and we're going to know it. I don't see this episode playing out and us not knowing an answer one way or another. Like, imagine if this episode goes all the way through, it's just a random voice and that storyline don't go anywhere till Season 7, or Strand, and when the part he's screaming is just something else, and then we get nothing from Madison. But we see the stadium, but we don't see anything from Madison. Like, no, this episode, what confirms it for me is that we're seeing the stadium again. I'm sorry, there's an answer somewhere this episode. There has to be. And you guys know my thoughts. I wanted Madison to come back as a potential villain or a, you know, person from the end is the beginning or something, because I'm not that amazed or that, you know, thrilled about the idea of her coming back as a good guy character. Like, because honestly, then it's going to rival Morgan. Then there's going to be that whole conflict. And I love the way Morgan's leading Fear right now, and he's already a better lead than Madison ever was. I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry. I think that's honestly the truth, to be honest. I think Morgan's a better character than Madison. So, honestly, they better confirm one way or another. That's all I'm saying. They better confirm one way or another. Until then, I'm not going to waste my time on it because I honestly want to talk about other things in this finale. But it's something that definitely is worth mentioning. They just have to throw that in there. They know how to get us continuing with this Madison crap for like 3 freaking years now. So, honestly, all I'm asking, David Alpert, if you're going to bring her back, just freaking do it. Just freaking do it. Like, seriously. Why are you making us wait all this time or giving us false hope? Don't give us false hope. Bring her back if you're gonna bring her back. If you tease it and she's only coming back in season 7, I am going to lose my crap because honestly, then we'll be going on over 3 years of waiting for her return. It'll be like 3.5 years at that point. So, man, just honestly, please confirm if she's dead or alive in the finale so we can let this crap go. That's all I'm saying. So, anyway, that's my thoughts on that. So, now let's talk about the Morgan, Lenny James, interview. Now, Lenny James talks about how this episode is very has a lot of crazy moments, which from what I can tell, absolutely. And a few standouts from this. We see Sherry and Dwight, they're like in a shootout, so maybe some members of the End is the Beginning group. Something like that. I can definitely see something like that going down. We got a few scenes of our characters. They're kind of like in a panic and stuff like that. We do see the nuke go off, which is pretty crazy. I didn't expect to actually see that in an advertisement like teaser, but that's pretty crazy. So we'll have to see where that goes. And then the other thing in this one is John Dory Sr. And June facing against Teddy and Dakota. So frig, man. So this is their end. It has to be, right? I mean, honestly, it has to be the end of Dakota and Teddy, at least in my opinion. I don't think both of those characters are going to survive. I think those characters both got nuts. They honestly need to get killed. So hopefully in the finale we'll get to see that. And yeah, so that looks really good. Very excited to see Lenny James talking about an upcoming episode again. So that's really cool. And then finally we got the opening minutes. Now, the opening minutes for this finale, I was really excited when I went into this, and then I kind of left the opening minutes being like, that's it? Like, I don't know. I don't really think that's a great opening scene for a finale. I don't. I feel like the opening scene of the finale should have been all of them freaking out about what just happened at the end of episode 15, them kind of all in a panic as you see it kind of continue to go up. And you've just got, like, Morgan and them. They're freaking out. They're like, oh, crap, how are we getting out of this? Maybe even the opening scene would be, like, Grace. She finds Morgan again. She's like, are you okay? And, like, you've got, like, a scene like that. I would have taken anything instead of this, honestly, because this feels like, this scene with Rachel feels like a scene that we would have seen after an intro credit, like the first scene after the intro. As an opening minutes, I'm not a fan of it personally. It's not a bad scene, honestly. It's not the worst thing in the world. I don't really understand why it's the opening minutes of the episode. And again, it's no offense to Rachel, because I want to take a second here, like, I don't have anything against the Rachel character. I mean, she's fine. She hasn't done anything wrong in the series. I'm just saying, though, she's not a character that we really care about. So, seeing this as the opening minutes, I know people are already coming up with the theories now, like, oh, what if Rachel's on the intro of the finale? I'm like, no, they're not going to do that. But, I have heard some people that have said that, though. So, I remember I honestly, like, when I heard that, I'm just like, oh, man, I had to address it. So, not only that, though, I honestly think that this opening scene, it has a lot of flaws to it. When she hurts her foot under the tire and then she's walking like that, really sad. It's a really sad scene. But there's a level of stupidity there, in my opinion. Am I the only one that, thinks that? Like, I don't know, the whole scene, the way it was played out, there's a level of stupidity there, I'm sorry. So, not a fan of the opening minutes. However, the sneak peek is great, really intriguing, and Lenny James's little interview for the episode I thought was really good. So, very excited for the season finale. That's all my thoughts on all these new promos and trailers and all that good stuff for the upcoming finale of Fear the Walking Dead. So anyway, guys, if you guys are new here, click to subscribe and turn on the videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dance, Rock to Reviews, subscribe, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.